What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Ripping Packs. It's Friday, and guess what? Ripping open some football. I know there's not a lot of football out right now. Now, granted, this has been pre-recorded because I'm up in Portland dealing with some family stuff. But anyway, what are we ripping? Well, we're ripping open football, but this is the non-licensed version of football. It's quite the opposite. It's something I ripped before on the channel. I actually had a good time opening it, so I'm going to rip open the other two that I have. Blaster boxes of 21-22 Bowman University football. That's right, we got some draft picks, got some NIL kids, we got guys who ended up playing in the bigs in the NFL this year. We're going to rip both of these open. We're going to see if we can pull some goodness. I'll see you in a second.
Hi there, I'm Craig Michelson, and I just got back into the hobby after more than 15 years away. Join me as I reconnect with the hobby, one pack at a time. Now let's rip some packs.
Ripping packs on Friday, Football Friday for that. Yeah, Football Friday. And we are ripping open some blaster boxes. Some blaster boxes of 21-22 Bowman University football. That's right. Like I said, I had a good time opening this last time. So we have 7 packs inside of here of, what, 4 cards? 4 cards per pack. You're talking some paper, you're talking some chrome, you're talking all that good stuff. Now over here on the side, this is what you can and cannot get inside of here. You do get 4 pink wave, pink refractors per box, and last time I did pretty decent. Now the thing with this is I'm going to know most of these guys who did get drafted. There's going to be a couple here and there, but then there's guys who are still in college. There's guys going to be coming like CJ Stroud, guys like that, who are going to be in this year's draft. So anyway, I'm ripping open this because also, just like the other day, the new version of this came out, but this time it got logos on them. Yeah, a little bit better, but still the college logos, but still they got that license. So way to go, Tops, or should I say Fanatics? Anyway, are you ready? Great. Before we rip any of these open, thank you. And thank you. And thank you. And leave a comment in the comment. This is all college. This is all draft type stuff. Where's your team and where are you picking and who do you want to pick? I'm a Niner fan, obviously. So that doesn't give it away right there. Honestly, what are we gonna? I don't think. I mean, maybe go for another receiver, but you don't really need it. Honestly, more than anything, I think it's time to restock that secondary. Keep restocking that secondary. You just gotta, especially the way they play. Don't need a don't really need a quarterback. Your running game is always doing decent. Tight end is locked and loaded. Your defensive front is solid. So maybe O-line, maybe bring in O-line. Somebody would back up Trent Williams or move to the right side. You're going to lose McGlinchey possibly with free agency. So we'll see. Anyway, you ready to rip this open? Great. Here we go. Box number 1 of Bowman University from Topps Football Ripping Packs. Let's go. All right. And like I said, I've ripped open before. I liked it. I wish this would be the norm over things like Sage. I don't mind Wildcard, but I wish it would be the norm over that. So we have 7 packs inside here of 4 cards. Bowman University. It's going to be paper and a couple chromes here and there. Pack number 1 of Bowman University football from Topps. Let's go. All right, and we got our chrome in the middle. We have ourselves Desmond Ridder, who was the quarterback drafted by the Atlanta Falcons, and he started some games, but enough for them to go, yeah, we need a quarterback. Going to go into a quarterback pile. We'll go to the back cards because we got chrome there. We have Kayshon Boutte for the wide receiver for LSU. You can tell by the colors. Going into a first pile, which actually all these are be first. So screw it. I'm going to go by position, wide receiver. And then Jalen Whittemire, tight end for, assuming, Alabama with the first. Jalen Whittemire going into a tight end pile. Our chrome is going to be not a first. It is Kenny Pickett. Not a bad one to get, honestly. He had a good season this year. Good, not great, good for the Steelers. But there's a Kenny Pickett chrome. Not a bad one to get right off the bat. Now the chromes are not numbered. You can get some other cards too and other chromes as well, but there is our base chrome, Kenny Pickett. Let's go to pack number 2, Bowman U. Yeah, when I opened it before, I only knew a couple of the guys. Now that we've had a full season of NFL football, I'll know a few more. Okay, there is our first pink. We have Chase Garbers here. No clue. Maybe West Virginia. No clue, but it's a first going into the quarterback pile. And then John Minchie the third. He was drafted, wasn't he? I swear he was. John Mechie, either way. First Bowman going into the wide receiver pile. We got our pink here, so let's go to the back. Cade Otten, tight end there. Looks for Washington or Notre Dame. Probably Washington. Yeah, it looks like Washington. And Jalen Tolbert, a wide receiver with the first Bowman. Jalen Tolbert right there. And our pink is going to be first, which means nothing. Tyler Goodson, running back. Tyler Goodson, our first running back we pulled. Do not recall who he is, but obviously he might be, might be going into the draft this year. Tyler Goodson, running back, and they can't even say the college. That's the one thing about it is they say where they're from, they say all the other information, but they don't tell you anything else. So yeah. All right, are you ready for pack number 3? Pack number 3, Ripper Packs. Let's go. All right. Okay, the Kenny Pickett's good so far, but we're only a couple packs in, so we get. It's a foil-based one of those inserts. We have Brandon Peters here. He's a quarterback out of maybe Florida. Brandon Peters with the first going into a quarterback pile. Kennedy Brooks, running back. Looks like Alabama. Again, looks like and is on two different things, but there's Kennedy Brooks. Go to the back here. We did get a Malik Cunningham, quarterback. I want to say Louisville. I could be wrong there, but definitely he's one of the quarterbacks. It's kind of a bigger deal from what I've heard, but didn't see his name lately on the list. That's what's interesting. Our insert here is numbered James Cook. Nice. James Cook, who was drafted by the Bills, if I recall, and numbered 104 to 150. With the throwback. James Cook number to 150. Nice little hit so far, but he was an okay addition for the Bills. Enough for them to let go of Zach Moss. But James Cook right there. And Malik Wills. Malik Wills, who with the pink, which I would have pulled this before the season started, because he has potential, but it's just the Titans are bad, and he did not do very well in the couple games he did start. But there's Malik Wills with the pink. And by the way, you'll notice some of these, they're technically all firsts, but guys like Malik Wills, Kenny Pickett, they actually do have a first, and this is their variation, so it's technically not their first. That Cook's nice, though. All right, pack number 4, pack 4. Let's go. All right, we got another one of those retros. We got Khalil Shakur for Boise State, maybe? I don't know. Either way, he's going into the wide receiver pile. Casey Thompson here. Casey Thompson. Looks like he's a Texas kid. Casey Thompson. He's going to go into the inserts pile. Because I'm guessing he's a quarterback, which he probably is. Marvin Mims, wide receiver. Again, could be Alabama. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks about these. There is no official, like, this guy plays for this. It's just a photoshopped uni and a position. And Devin Lloyd, linebacker, our first defensive player we pulled. Devin Lloyd going into our defensive and O-line pile, which is how I do that. All right, pack number 4, pack 5. Yeah. It's been okay. I mean, honestly, that James Cook is nice. The Malik Wills pink, the Kenny Pickett, those are nice, but yeah, so far it's been okay. Did get another pink here. We did get a Chris Rodriguez running back here with the first. Chris Rodriguez does not ring a bell, but that doesn't mean he's not any good. Bijan Robinson. He's a big deal right now. Bijan, or however you want to pronounce it. I remember reading a lot about him, and he's probably he'll be one of the first running backs off the draft this year. Bijan Robinson. Let's go to the back and pull ourselves Jalen Watson. He's a cornerback. Jalen Watson there. Going into the defensive players. And then Braylon Allen. No clue, but he's a running back and he has a card, so that means something to his family, I'll tell you that much. Braylon Allen going into the running backs. Our pink is that Brian Robinson? Nice. Okay, I guessed. Brian Robinson with the Washington Commanders. He was a guy who got shot his number 4 times in the leg and ended up still coming back and performing at a high level. Brian Robinson there, solid running back there for Washington Commanders out of Alabama, if I recall. There's a lot of Alabama guys in this, by the way. Pack number 6, pack 6 of Bowman University. Okay, and we got another insert here. We got Deuce Vaughn. It's pretty cool name. Deuce Vaughn, as affectionately known as Two Vaughn. Deuce Vaughn first, going into the running backs. Blake Corum, another running back. Looks like he's Michigan. That could be way off there, but there is Blake Vaughn, right? Blake Corum. Our insert here is Malik Wills with Golden Boy. In college he was a Golden Boy, but in the pros, not so much yet. But third rounder, so what can you expect realistically? But there is Malik Wills going into the inserts. And Tyler Beatty, running back. Looks like Iowa. Do not know for sure, though. But there is Tyler Beatty for the running back position for an unnamed school. All right, last pack. Pack number 7 of Bowman University. We still got another box here. Let's go. Honestly, I'm hoping to pull an auto. I know it sounds really hard, but hoping to pull an auto. All right, we got R.J. Sneed. Looks like he's from Oregon or Baylor. A wide receiver, R.J. Sneed. Probably Baylor because of the nature of that uniform, because Oregon is very flashy. R.J. Sneed going into the wide receivers. Colby Wooden, defensive end for non-named team with his first. Again, these are all first until they do an image variation. Let's go to the back. Josh Downs, wide receiver. Probably North Carolina. Josh Downs there. Wide receiver. Is he a senior or a junior now? I don't know. Zach Evans, running back. I haven't pulled a lot of pro guys, though, which is interesting. But Zach Evans, no clue. But he's a running back, right? Yep, running back. And our pink is a first. It is another defensive player, it looks like. It's another Colby Wooden. Colby Wooden. Surprise, surprise. Well, there's the pink one, and guess what? For good measure, there's the paper one. Yeah, Colby Wooden. All right, you ready for some box number 2 action? Great, because I am. The James Cook parallel was nice. Your numbered card was nice. A couple decent quarterback rookies, but let's get something a little bit better, all right? Let's go, ripping packs. Let's rip some more packs of football cards on Football Friday. Okay, yeah, here we go. And 7 more packs right here, ladies and gentlemen. 7 more packs of 4 cards right there. You ready to rip some more open? Good, because I sure am. Let's go to pack number 1 of box 2. Let's go. All right, we got possibly the number 1 overall pick in the draft, depending on who's picking. C.J. Stroud there for Ohio State, the kid from Santa Margarita, California, which is about an hour and a half south of me. But there is C.J. Stroud, could possibly be the number 1 overall pick this year. Brian Robinson, we pulled you a bit ago with your pink, but here is your base. Brian Robinson, again, the Washington Commanders. Now go to the other back here. We have Tuagalola, whatever. It's his brother, who's playing at Maryland. There is your quarterback brother, who is now playing in the pros. And Karis Jackson, wide receiver. Looks like Georgia. I don't follow college football if it's not obvious. I wait till they get to the pros. Really, the combine, the draft, any of that stuff. My brain just can't handle all that stuff. But there's Karis Jackson, wide receiver. And our pink is a first quarterback, Casey Thompson. That's the kid from Texas, if I recall. Casey Thompson, who is from Oklahoma City. So, but it looks like, it might be Oklahoma. I don't know. Right here it looks more burgundy than burnt orange. But there's Casey Thompson with the pink. All right, pack number 2. This one feels thin, so it's going to be like an insert. And that's about it. Let's go. Oh, wrong. A chrome. All right, we have Chris Olave here now with the New Orleans Saints. Drafted, I want to say 7th overall. Could be wrong there. But stud wide receiver. This was a great wide receiver core, by the way, this last year's draft. But there's Chris Olave going into the receiver pile. Connor Bazelak. No clue, but he's a quarterback. There's his first Bowman. Connor Bazelak. Go to the back here. We got ourselves Romeo Doubs, wide receiver, now with the Green Bay Packers. And I think he was a first rounder as well, but Romeo Doubs right there. Now with the Packers, playing on Sundays, and maybe Jordan Love's throwing to him. I have no clue, but there's Romeo Doubs. And we got ourselves our chrome. It's a quarterback. It is Harrison Bailey. Harrison Bailey looks like Tennessee, but You know me, I don't know. So there's Harrison Bailey. He's from Marietta, Georgia, evidently. That's what it says on the back. But there's Harrison Bailey, the quarterback for unnamed university. All right, ready for pack number 3? Pack 3. We're cruising, because I know nothing, and I can't really talk about anything except for talk trash. Let's go. We got a pink coming up here. We've got Derek Stingley. He was drafted. I can't remember by who, but he was a first rounder. But Derek Stingley, secondary guy who is out of LSU. Don't remember who, but I know he was drafted. Xavier Worthy, no clue, but he is a wide receiver with a first Bowman. Like I said, all of them are first except for image variations. Not image, but uniform tweaks, whatever. But there is Xavier Worthy to get our pink. So let's go back here. Dylan Gabriel. God, I've heard of him before, but he didn't get drafted. I know that, but I've heard of him before. But there's Dylan Gabriel, quarterback. Maybe it's because I pulled his card last time. And Bryce Young, quite possibly the other number 1 overall pick out of Alabama. Bryce Young, the stud quarterback. Again, possibly the number 1. Between him and C.J. Stroud, unless something weird happens at the combine. And depending on also who's picking number 1 overall, too, because... yeah, Bears don't need a quarterback, in my opinion. There's Bryce Young going into the quarterback pile. And our pink is a first. It's another quarterback. Bo Nix. Okay, this might be a good one because I've heard his name being thrown around a lot lately for the draft. But there's Bo Nix with the pink parallel chrome. Bo Nix, who's out of Pinson, Alabama. Bo Nix. It looks like Auburn. You ready for pack 4. Good, because I'm going to open it. They just kind of fall apart at the back. The top is hard to open, but the back falls apart. All right, Tyler Van Dyke. Does he play at Oregon State? Doesn't ring a bell. But there's Tyler Van Dyke. They're wearing a black and orange. Again, it would be nice to kind of know what school they went to, but they don't have the rights. Well, they will this coming season. Chimere Dyke, or DK, wide receiver. I think he got drafted. I could be wrong, though, but I think I remember seeing his name somewhere. But yeah, either way, doesn't mean anything right now. We got Raheem Jarrett, wide receiver, who's jumping over somebody. Raheem Jarrett with the first Bowman. Like I said, all of them are first Bowmans. Raheem Jarrett. And DeMarvin Leal, who was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers. I know because I pulled a really cool purple last time and posted it on the Instagram, and he liked it. So there's that. But there is DeMarvin Leal now playing on Sundays for Pittsburgh. And our pink is going to be not a first, a running back. It is John Mechie III. Okay, again, John Mechie III. This is one of those image variation ones I was telling you about where they just, it's same name, they just do a second card of, and it's part of the checklist. With the pink. All right, pack 5. Pack 5. Rip backs now. Yeah, like I said, the back just falls right apart. So we did get one of those throwback inserts. We have another John Mechie. No need to show you. Our insert here is Justin Ross for maybe Clemson. Justin Ross. Going into the inserts pile right now. But Justin Ross right there with the throwback, flashback, whatever you want to call it, retro. Dalton Kincaid, tight end, who I've heard of this guy. He was like one of the big tight ends this year, if I recall. I could be, because I remember there was a Kincaid guy that was like really a big deal. But there's Dalton Kincaid, tight end, going into the tight end pile, which is not very well represented. And then DJ Uiagalelei, whatever you want to say, I can't pronounce it, but he is from down here, and he went to St. John Bosco. He actually just transferred to Oregon State now to be their quarterback. Through the whole portal system because Spencer Rattler came out to South Carolina and ended up taking this guy's job. I know a little bit. Trust me, I'm not, But there is that guy who is now with Oregon State. All right, 2 packs left here. Pack number 6 of Bowman University football. Yes, sirree, Bob. Just like I said, it falls apart. All right. Bo Nix again. There is your paper. Bo Nix. I got your nice pink earlier, but there is your paper. Casey Thompson again. Yeah, another Casey Thompson. That's our second paper Casey Thompson we pulled. Let's go to the back and pull ourselves Sam Howell, who never heard of this guy, but then I started pulling his absolute rookies. So obviously he's a quarterback for the Washington Commanders. But there is Sam Howell. Looks like he played in North Carolina. Going into the quarterback pile, Sean Clifford. He's going to the quarterback pile too. Looks like he's a Penn Stater. Maybe. Sean Clifford going into the quarterback section of my mat. And our pink first, looks like a receiver, Shimmery DK again, with the pink. So yeah, we're seeing some duplicates here. I was hoping to pull like a numbered chrome parallel, like a good one, but yeah, I'm striking out because guess what? I only got one pack left here. One pack left. Pack number 7, this one right here. Are we going to have gold or are we going to have poop? Well, the way it's been, it's going to be a big stinker. Let's go. Okay. Booyah. And oh man, this was a bad box. Whew. Malik Willis. We already talked about you. Malik Willis for the Tennessee Titans. And Nick Starkel here for unnamed university. He's a quarterback, but Nick Starkel. Gonna go hang out with the other quarterbacks. Dylan Gabriel, we talked about you, like as in I know I pulled you before, and that's about it, but there's your Golden Boy insert, Dylan Gabriel. And the last card is Kenny Pickett with the paper. Yeah, box 2 sucks. I was kind of hoping to pull a numbered, anything numbered for God's sakes. Both these boxes were not that good. The James Cook. There's Kenny Pickett. So, all right, let's go to the one position the hobby even gives a crap about. Quarterbacks. Kenny Pickett, Nick Starkel, Malik Wills, Casey Thompson, Sean Clifford, Sam Howell, Bo Nix, DJ Ugalele, Tyler Van Dyke. There's Bo Nix, Pink, Bryce Young, Dylan Gabriel, Harrison Bailey, Connor Baselick, Casey Thompson, Tua's brother, CJ Stroud, Malik Wills, Pink, Malik Cunningham, Brandon Peters, Chase Garbers, Kenny Pickett, Chrome Base, and Desmond Ritter. So, yeah. For our pinks, our parallels or whatever, got the John Mechie III and Brian Robinson and Tyler Goodson for the running backs out of the pink. For receivers, we only got one, and it was the last guy we pulled, Shimmery, DK, Dyke, whatever. Defensive players, we got one pink, and it was Colby Wooden. So, yeah, tight ends, we just got, no disrespect, but yeah. Dylan Gabriel, Golden Boy, Justin Ross, Malik Wills, Golden Boy, and Casey Thompson with throwback, but the James Cook was the foil card, the only numbered card we pulled, the James Cook numbered to 150. So, there you go, Bowman University. I was honestly expecting a little bit better, but these were kind of bad. Not worth the $19.99 I paid, but it is what it is. You know, it happens when you rip some packs. It's a gamble, and this was totally gambling. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching Ripping Packs on this Friday. Wouldn't be here if you weren't watching, so thank you so much. Wouldn't be here if you weren't liking, so you know what to do. And leave a notification bell, and leave a comment. And the comment was, who are you looking for in the draft? What does your team need? Anyway, thank you so much. Come back Monday. I'm ripping open something. And until then, have yourself a great weekend and always rip some packs.